Hey guys, welcome to another episode on Kind Spirit Tech. So today we are going to talk about GEOM area. And GEOM area, it's like a GEOM line. But in here, instead of taking care about line itself, we are going to take care about area. And of course, the best way for you to understand any of it is to see practical example. First, I'm going to create our data. So I want X to be collection of 4 different collections from 1 to 25, and I like to have 4 times like that. Okay, that's cool. I want G to be collection of repeated values from collection A, B, C and D, and let's repeat that 25 times. And now with Y column we are going to hold actual values, and I want some random values, so with function sample like this. I'm going to take sample from collection from 1 to 20, 25 values, and repeat is going to set to true, or better to have 100 values in here, because we have 100 values per every single column. And now I'm going to create actual data frame. So data is going to be data frame. X it's X, Y it's Y, and G it's G, and I'm going to print that out. Save it, run it. Let's see what we have. Okay, that's it. So basically what we have 25 observations, we have 4 different places and all of those measurements. And now I'm going to use this data in order to create our GEOM area. So I'm going to provide data to our GGPlot function plus GEOM area like this. Function aesthetics, X is going to be X, Y is going to be Y, and we are going to do fill with factor of G. Okay, that's nice, run it. Okay, this is what we have. And now I want to create some borderline. So in here, after function aesthetics is done, I'm going to say color for our line is going to be black, and line width is going to be 0,5, and let's add some alpha effect. Alpha 0,75. This is going to be nice. Save it, run it. And finally, you can see how much GEOM area it's actually ugly. So this is because this kind of plot it's rarely used in this way. In most of cases, we are using GEOM area in order to represent some kind of percentage. And in order to create something like that, I will have to write some code. So I'm going to create one for loop. I in data column X. Now with this function we are going to iterate through every element of our column X. And now I'm going to create this variable S, and that is going to hold sum of all of values from our column Y with condition where data X it's I. So in this case we are actually taking sum of all of values from Y from this particular iteration. So next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to create variable SA. That function is going to hold sum from this value. I'm going to copy it. Okay, but instead of this condition, I'm going to provide one more, where data of G, it's A. So in this first case, I'm taking a sum of all of values from Y, where X is 1 in first iteration. But in here, I am more strict with my selection. I want not only that my X be 1, but I want those values only from category A. And I'm going to do that for all of 4 categories. Let's change these values accordingly, like this. B, C, and D. And now I'm going to use these values again, and I'm going to divide previous values of SA by S. So in this case, variable SA, it's not going to hold the value anymore, but percentage, but actual presence of that value in sum from entire iteration expressed in percentage. And I'm going to do that for all of 4 values, like this. So change those names accordingly. So SB, SC, SD, and now we are going to reverse process. Now I'm going to store our percentage in our Y column, and I'm going to do that the same for all of 4 categories. Change these names, values. Okay, I believe that everything is in proper place now. Save it, run it. Now we have something totally else. These colors are not representing values anymore, but actual presence of value per category in cumulative value for entire observation. And now, in order to make this a little bit better, I'm going to add few more lines. First, I'm going to remove legend with legend position none, and I'm going to create circular plot, and let's make some space with xlim, let's say from -1 to 25. Let's see how that is going to look now. Save it, run it. Perfectly. So guys, thank you for watching. I truly hope that you have learned something interesting. So please like, subscribe, and see ya.